Man, I'm about to put y'all on some serious game right now, so I hope you're paying attention. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. Hope you're having a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. Price action is hard until you understand these three secrets. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also post weekly Bitcoin analysis, and we also live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So you see we're looking at NAS 100 right here. So not only did we break down all these positions during the Sunday chart analysis that we drop at the beginning of the week every single Sunday, but we also broke this down every single day during the London session live. So if y'all's in the London session live, you already know. If you wasn't in the London session live, look at these dates. Boom, you watch the Sunday chart analysis September 22nd, watch the London session live from the 23rd of September all the way to the 26th, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see that I'm not BSing, and I did indeed in fact break down all these price points and these levels. So now we're going to break down how I was able to predict the entire direction price was going to be going for the week, as well as on a daily basis, and how you can do the exact same thing. So before we break all this down, I just want to show y'all something, right? You see my blue and gold levels. Now pay attention to how price reacts perfectly to these levels. This is what we're going to be talking about in this video as well, because again, when you understand how to read the charts and you know where to enter and exit at, trading becomes so much easier, and it just becomes simple, right? It's not that complicated at all. Again, you just see just simple lines on my screen and just following market structure, and you can see these risk rewards right here. This is a nice 1 to 4, nice 1 to 2, nice 1 to 1, almost 1 to 2, nice 1 to 2, and then this huge 1 to 4, almost 1 to 5. So that means whatever I risked, I made 4 times my amount or 2 times my amount. So I risked $100, I made $400. If I risked $1,000, I made $4,000 off this one trade alone. We also have a free signal, free Telegram. As you can see right here, this is how we did last month for May. We went 16 and 4, giving us an 80% win rate, cost 69,396 pips. You can see this by going to June 3rd. You can also see some student results and testimonial, and over 1,000 receipts of screenshots of student results, testimonials, screenshots of actual position of trades I took, screenshots of signals I called, all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that first link in the description and check all that stuff out. Now that's how we did last month. Now how we did quarter 1 to start the year off, we went 53 and 4, giving us a 93% win rate. January we went 20 and 0, catching 37,620 pips. February we went 17 and 1, catching 24,403 pips. Then March we went 16 and 3, catching 49,783 pips, catching a total of 111,806 pips. You can see this by scrolling to April 4th. You click right here. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the year. Now let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Now we're going to break down how you can catch similar moves just like this one. So the first thing you need to do is you need to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. Again, we have to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. That does not mean that we're trading on the bigger time frame. We're just simply identifying the trend on the bigger time frame. And the reason why we're identifying the trend on the bigger time frame is because the bigger time frame tells you the direction price is heading overall, and the smaller time frame only tells you what price is doing at that exact moment, which is why when you try to identify the trend on the 30-second chart or the 1-minute chart, you get caught by this huge candlestick rejecting going the opposite direction, which people call quote unquote fake outs or liquidity sweeps. But in reality, it's just simply that you was not looking at a big enough time frame to understand the direction price is heading overall. Just think about stocks or crypto. When you look up a stock or crypto, do they pull up the 2-minute chart? No, they pull up a 4-hour, daily, monthly, weekly. Now I'm not saying you have to go on a monthly or weekly time frame, but you get what I'm saying. They're showing you how price has been doing or what the direction price has been going overall on a long-term basis. If you figure out the direction price is heading, not just on a 5-minute basis, but on a day-by-day basis, you'll be able to figure out the direction price is heading on a day-by-day basis. So what we see here is NAS, we are in an uptrend. Now let's break it down a little bit. If you do not understand how to identify the trend or reversals, pause this video and watch the one that just popped up on your top left or top right side of the screen. Again, it's super important to understand how to read the charts, because if you don't understand how to read the charts, you're just stopping yourself from literally succeeding, and you're going to make a lot more mistakes than you would if you knew how to read the charts. And that's where most of the confusion comes from, over leveraging and lack of understanding what's happening and taking place on the charts. So when we break this down, we had a downtrend here, then price reversed, and then this level right here is where price rejected, reversed again, and then we see price came back up with the bullish momentum. So the reason why I marked out this level is because this is a key price level. This is a very strong resistance level, right? Because last time price reversed into the uptrend, when we get rid of this level here, we can see for multiple days price struggled to break this level. And we see right here, even with the big push on Friday, price still closed and failed to break and hold this level as support. So for the uptrend to continue, is going to need to break and hold this level as support. So that's what we're going to be looking for. So now that we understand the game plan, that's when we mark off our key price levels and wait for our confirmations. Boom. So now we have our key price levels marked off. So now is when we go into the smaller time frame to wait for our confirmations. Now again, we're looking for buys. So that means we want to enter buys off support levels, right? You enter buys off support, you enter sells off resistance levels. So as you can see right here, we went live during London session. You can see right after the live ended, I posted this buy signal on September 23rd on Monday. You see the entry, SL, the TPs. You see the TPs getting hit. You see other signals. And you see also that this didn't just happen within one day. This trade, because again, this is a very strong price level, took some volume and struggled a little bit until it hit the final TP. And as you can see, I didn't just have one trade throughout the entire week. I had multiple positions. And this is why, again, it's important to have these key price levels marked off and know what you're looking at and understanding. Okay. So again, the first secret is you need to identify the trend on a bigger time frame. The second secret is you want to enter buys off support, enter sells off of resistance. Now we're about to go into the third secret, which is you want to wait for your confirmations, right? You want to wait for your retest confirmations, and you only want to go with the flow of price, right? So again, we're in an uptrend. So no matter what, you want to look for buys, no matter what. Just like if we're in a downtrend, no matter what, you want to look for sells. When we look right here, we see price was holding this level of support. And then after price pushed up off this candlestick, it was showing that it was holding this level of support. This was when I pulled the trigger Sunday night, right? Because again, we dropped the Sunday chart analysis breaking this down, right? But then we see here, again, that price failed to break this level here. And we see price is still struggling to break this level. So again, I'm not going to let a winner turn to a loser. So I secured profits and then I got wicked out. And then this brings us into Monday, London session. Again, price rejected, broke back above. We see it's holding this low as support, but we see that it's very choppy and low volume. But this is another example of what I mean by going with the flow of price. A lot of times when people see price struggling or the chance of a quote unquote rejection, they want to catch that rejection. No, we want to go with the flow of price. So if price is rejecting or struggling, we just want to look for the next place to look for a buy setup at. But because I know this is a strong level to look for a buy at, and because I just took a win here, or let's say I didn't take a win previously, still I know I'm not over leveraging, I'm going for a good risk reward ratio. There's no fear and no reason to break my rules. So again, look, imagine if I try to go for a sell here. We see price pushed up and I would have took an unnecessary loss. But we also see the price is struggling right here because of a lack of volume. Now, again, lack of volume does not mean that your idea is wrong or that price is going to reject at that time. Because again, like we just saw, we still have bullish momentum. So this brings us into the next day, right? So this was Monday. Now we're going to Monday night, Tuesday morning. Right, so again, look here. Did price reject this level, start treating it as resistance? No, it's still holding this level as support. So after price showed that I was holding this level as support here, I went for another buy setup on this, and then guess what? I made even more money. And as you can see, I caught the same move 3 different times in 1 week. So again, price always repeats itself, and this is another example why you want to follow the flow of price and follow these 3 secrets and rules we talked about. So again, price hit this level here, just like it did last week, and rejected. So I got wicked out, and now I'm looking for another entry. So at this point, either waiting for price to break this resistance level, hold that support, continue to look for buys, or if price can continue to hold this level as support, I'm gonna go for another buy setup, right? Boom, so price rejected, and then shot back up. So this one was a little bit different from this one. So this one was a little bit more of an aggressive game, more of an aggressive, I said gameplay like I'm gaming right now. This was a little bit more of an aggressive move right here. So after price rejecting, wicked back up, and I saw this huge volume, this showed me that price was going to possibly attempt to break this level. So I'm for a buy once price broke this level here. And as we can see, it did go further up and start to hold this low as support, but then again we see that it still struggled to continue to push up, right? So again, got wicked out, but again we see price is still respecting holding this lower as support. So then this brings us into Wednesday. So let's see what it's doing London session. Price is just consolidating. So now let's go into New York session. Price broke this level during New York session. Then we see here that it held this level as support. So after price broke this level and held this level as support, that is when I pulled the trigger to go for a buy, because this is showing me that not only volume came in to break this strong resistance level, but then off the retest, unlike the day prior, is now holding, respecting this level as support. So this is going to show me that this is indicating to me that price is going to make that next higher high and continue to push up and continue the uptrend, right? So that's why I went for a buy here. Now we can see price still kind of struggled a little bit, right? But as you can see, did it hit my stop loss? No. Did it break this low, start treating as resistance? No. And then later on that night, price flew to the upside, right? And then it flew all last night into London session. And it's literally that simple, y'all. Again, just go with the flow of price. Do not break these rules. Trading is about consistency. A lot of y'all make this mistake of because price didn't go your favor, or your rules, you following your rules bit you in the butt one time, you think you got to go back to the drawing board. No. Consistently stick to those rules for at least 2 weeks to a month, then review your data to see if you need to tweak or change things. You can't figure out if something's a good strategy or a bad strategy just after 1 or 2 days. That's just not how it works. Sorry to tell you that. And again, by following this flow of price, not only was we able to again break this resistance level, was talking about holding that support, but we caught the entire higher high and the entire move for the entire week by following these 3 secrets. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description to join the free signal free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal services, or my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sales going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long But you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded and are an hour long, and they're sent to you the same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.